Hey, welcome back to the Mindy Paul show. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So listen, if you're listening to this podcast with your spouse, your partner, your husband, I want to give you a little bit of warning. They might not agree to this, but anyway, it's cool. I'm just kidding, right? So, you know what? When we get married to someone, when we're a team, right? We make vows. Let me just read this out to you, right? I've just found this is kind of hilarious, right? So it says, I googled in here like wedding vow lyrics, right? It's like it's a gangster rap or something lyrics, right? So where has it gone? It says name. I take you to be my wife or my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part. Okay, now here's the thing: for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health. What about wealth? I remember speaking to somebody about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. Now this person was in a business, was really pissed off at his results, right? And it was really frustrated. I can hear that frustration. It's actually on a video call, and he's really expressing how sad he was. And he was in his I think it's about 50 odd or something like that. And he was really like, I should be way further than I am today. I want to give my family a better life. I want to do this. My kids, my business, I want to do more. I want to have more. I want to give more. I've been following you for about a year. I really love what you stand for. And he really needed my help. And this happened so many times with people. And it came down to, you know what? My wife won't agree. My partner won't agree. She won't agree. I'm like, I need to ask my partner. How many times you been talking to someone? Maybe you're a coach, consultant. Maybe you're in buying and selling houses, or whatever you're doing. How many times have you come across that one sentence? I need to ask my partner. When was the last time you came across that? Maybe it's quite a common objection, very common. If you put the 5 most common objections around sales, I guarantee you that will probably be on number 1, right? That I need to ask my partner, especially when it's around wealth. I remember listening to someone, I can't remember who I was listening to, and they were doing some live simulation, and someone said that I need to ask my partner. Okay? And this person said, right, you need to ask your partner. Do you always ask your partner when you make financial decisions? Yeah, all the time. We won't make a financial decision without consulting each other. This is how we do it. This is how we run our house. And, and the guy goes, so you're proud of the way you're making decisions? Because what do you mean? Because are you happy with your income? No, of course I'm not. I wouldn't be here speaking to you otherwise. So, all right, so this is the way you make decisions. You always do it this way. You're not happy with your income, and yet you're going to go back and speak to your partner about something that could change the course of your life, that's going to allow you to live the way you want, have your dream home, send your kids to the private schools that you want, go on those luxury holidays, retire both of your parents. And what if she says no, or he says no? Well, then we can't go ahead because we stick together. I'm like, fuck, that's a problem, right? Why is that? If you look at how successful people make decisions versus poor people, most people are in life, they're not really happy with their results. And every time there's an opportunity to move forward, they've got to ask their partner, and the partner says no, and you put your head down. We see this with grown men, grown women. I'm like, you're not fucking asking for a packet of sweets. Mummy, can I get a packet of sweets? No. This is a decision that can change your life. And you feel you're like a kid, like a 10-year-old kid has to ask for permission. I'm like, how can you do that? If you're listening to this right now and you're holding your partner back, maybe your partner wants to do something and they've got to ask you for your permission all the time. Why don't you make a decision and say, listen, why don't we just fucking back each other up? Why don't we stand by each other, and I'll back what you want and you back what I want. We have a deal. I'll support you in every way I can to fulfill your dreams. Darling, I really want to do this and I really believe in this. This is going to make me so happy. You want to see me happy? Yes, of course I do. Well, let me do this. I want to no, but it's a lot of money. But what about the opportunity? We're looking at the cost of doing it versus not doing it. But it's actually costing you not to do it, then do it. So we've got to understand how we make our decisions in our household affect the next 20 years of our life. So if you're living with somebody right now, your partner, I'm not trying to get you to have a divorce or anything like that. Just say, hey, listen, are we happy with the way we're living? Just get a pen and paper. How much money are we making each year? All right, we're making 100,000 a year. All right, what about the house? We've been here for 20 years. Are you happy with this house, honey? No. What about the car that we drive? Are you happy with your car? No. Are you happy with your wardrobe? No, no. Okay, so should we do something about it? No. Yeah, let's do something about it. Okay, let's make a plan. Let's invest in ourselves. Let's get some mentoring. Let's get someone to coach us, someone successful, and let's follow them. How much is it going to cost? How much is it going to cost? Is that important? So we make decisions like broke people. We can't be making decisions like that. You got to make decisions like, do you want it or not? That's the only thing that you should base your decisions on. Like people say, well, I can't afford it. Well, can you afford not to? You know, how many times do we have things that we have around the house that we don't even use? I know I've got tons of them. I'm sure that you have as well. Think about how many clothes that you have in your wardrobe that you brought them because you wanted them and you haven't even worn them. And that same partner of yours, you say, look, why don't you clear out your fucking wardrobe? It's a fucking mess. You know, you haven't worn that dress range. You can't fit in there. I've put on too much weight. All right, and they won't get rid of it, but they won't let you do what you want to do. There's going to be some domestics here. I can feel it, right? But listen, I'm here from love. I'm here from a good place because I want you to like live your life. I want you to go all out and do the things that you want to do. So why not change the way your household makes decisions? Because all of the decisions that you make up until now have got you so far in your bank balance. When you're making decisions the way you're making decisions, right, that affects your life, your bank balance, your business, your income, your entire lifestyle. It does. It really does. And I want you to really think about that. So if you want to know how you got to where you are, just go back and look at how you've been making decisions. How have you been making decisions? How I want to do this. No, I don't think it's a good idea. It's too much money. No, I'll divorce you. No, I'm not having that. What's the phrases here, right? What's the phrases here? That the lyrics. It says, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish. So where is that bit now? For richer or poorer. Why not get you richer, right, and make a decision? That should be in the wedding vows, shouldn't it? You should have something a little like, I might do my own ones and might give out to people. So start to think about how your decisions are actually impacting your life. You know, you got to make decisions differently. You can't, you make the same decisions over and over again. You're going to keep on getting the same results year in, year out. Okay. Your decisions impact your future. Okay. Now, if you're making poor decisions with a poor mindset, you will forever be poor. I'm not saying that you're poor, but your income will always be there. So someone who's earning 100,000 a year, make 100,000 a year decisions. They won't make £1 million a year decision. I had to make a decision from where I wanted to go, from my goal. I remember Bob Proctor saying you can't be making decisions from what you're earning right now, because if you're making your decisions from what you're earning right now, you're going to carry on earning what you're earning. Does this make sense? So if you look at millionaires, they ain't just got lucky. They had to make a series of decisions that are uncomfortable to get to those millions. Now, most people are not willing to get uncomfortable. They're not willing to make uncomfortable decisions. You know, do you maybe listening to this right now support your partner? Maybe your partner's wanting to do something and you've not done it, and she's not let you, or he's not let you do what you want to do, and there's conflict. But why don't you get on the same fucking page? Just say, listen, let's just get on the same page. Let's just do stuff. Let's just move forward in our life. Listen, I want us to have all these wonderful things. I want us to have a nicer, bigger home. I want us to have that lifestyle. You know, let's do it. Let's find a way, because right now our way isn't working. Our way has got us to where we are today. Now, unless we change our ways, everything stays, right? You're going to stay in that same position. That's more scary though, right? Than moving forward, than finding... Bob Proctor used to say something, I love this. If you want to achieve something of any significance, you find someone who's done what you want to do, then you follow them. And he said this to me, in fact. He says, listen, your way's not working, Mindy. Why don't you try my way? Until you find out that I'm lying, or I don't know what I'm talking about, do exactly as I say. And I don't lie, and I do know what I'm talking about. So I made that uncomfortable decision from what I wanted, and I followed Bob's advice, and I never looked back, because I surrounded myself with the right people, the right advice, and then my entire life changed. My family's lives changed because I made an uncomfortable decision. Okay, so think about that. How are you making decisions as a family unit? Are they holding you back? Are they causing you more harm than good? Most likely. So change the way you make decisions and you'll change your life, right? So listen, go support your partner. Today, say to your partner, go home, if you have a partner, say, listen, what do you really want from life? Just have a conversation. What are you happy living the way we're living? Are you happy with our income, the lifestyle, with where we shop, the clothes that we buy, where we send our kids, our holidays that we have, the neighborhood. Maybe you don't even like your neighbors. You don't even talk to them for 20 years. You won't do nothing to move about or move away from them, but you're always talking about them. Do something, make a difference. Just say, listen, are you happy? I want to move. I want to move. I want to progress. When you progress, you're going to be happier. Okay? Happiness, right? Progress equals happiness. So go have that conversation. Say, listen, shall we make a change this year? Shall we do something different? Shall we go for it this year together? Stand like a tag team, like Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior, tagging each other out. Shall we be a team for once? Let's roll together, because I'm in this for you. You know, I want your support and I'll support you in return. So make that deal, right? So anyway, hope I ain't cause a domestic at home, right? See you all soon.